Hi everyone, kirbyone here, and you're here for your daily dose of dominions. Turn 8 coming up. Let's see what happens. Just a couple of expansions. Unfortunately, things are not all going as well as they used to before I bumped with Yomi. I lose one of my Yavanas here. We'll just skim through that real quick. Horse Tribe are going to be a little rougher than my usual indie takes. They don't charge me, but I think the arrows get me eventually. Just the sheer numbers of them. Yeah, I didn't see exactly where I lost one, but alas. And then there's this one. Now this one is interesting because I rewatched this battle. Now, as you can see, our forces were beaten. I lost my general, 3 Yavanas, and according to retreat details, 2 of them made it back to friendly territory. Now, let's watch this battle because what we're going to see happens sometimes, and I do not know exactly how to explain it. So, here's my guys. They get blessed. A couple of things land in their midst. Nobody dies yet. Fireball. A couple slings. Sorry, speed this up a little bit more. There goes one group of indies. There goes another group of indies. And he has all that left. And oh, look at that. What have we here? I seem to have won this battle with a general that is still alive and uninjured. Let's see who actually died. 1 Yavana down at the bottom. So that's very interesting because the battle, when I watch it, shows me one thing, and the battle report shows me another thing. So what actually happens? I lose. There's 3 people left, and my guys retreat to this province. I don't know why this happens. I don't think that I actually checked to see if that was actually the case during my turn. There's not really anything you can do to go back and fix that. Sometimes that is known to happen. Mostly in indie battles. I don't know if this ever happens in actual major climactic player versus player battles, but I have seen other players on YouTube have this happen to them where it shows that they lost a battle and the report says one thing, but when you watch it, something completely different happens. Now, because this is all algorithm and the battle report is just a cinematic show of what it's would look like in the battle, this is what actually happens. This is what actually winds up being the strategic map result, regardless of what you actually watch. Now, I don't know how this happened. These guys are not usually prone to being so brutalized by Jaguar warriors. Well, at least not Jaguar barbarians, like, Mictlan Jaguar warriors. They would tear these up, but with the right bless. So, yeah, that's unfortunate for a number of reasons. That'll come on later on down the line, but first of all, it does mean I lost an expansion commander, so that's frustrating. These guys are sitting here, and obviously I lose a couple of Yavanas, which is sad. It means that I wind up not taking this forest province, and apparently forests, the one thing that I want, becomes super difficult for me to get in this game. Eventually I wind up taking this one, but a little foreshadowing, Yomi actually winds up taking this province. I think it's actually probably good that I don't take this and then move on, because I think he takes it next turn, because this guy's going to move in here and wipe them out with no problems like I do. And I think this province is then taken, which means that if I had taken this and moved here, that I would have bumped. But I don't remember exactly. I guess we'll see next turn. In any event, if I had taken this and moved on here, I might have been able to cut Yomi off and get a little bit more territory out. So that does sort of affect my game. The fact that there was a bug that, well, okay, honestly, I don't know if it's a bug. This is the intended effect of the battle for the strategic map, so I don't know why it showed me a different battle report. I don't know wherein lies the error, so I won't jump to conclusions and say that it's a bug. That is unfair of me. In any event, let's move on. I'm not bitter about that at all. Let's move on. These guys are going to stop their roundabout expansion like I did around here. I could go down here, but that seemed like an overextension on my part because this is just kind of really out of the way. I couldn't circle around up here because Yomi has taken this, so I don't know where Yomi is. I think I also kind of assumed he went here. There's only one place to go, and that's down south here, and so Yomi might go here next, and then we'd bump again, and that would be unfortunate because I don't want to lose more people than I already have. I've now currently lost 3 here plus a commander, and 1 more from retreating, and he apparently couldn't find his way home. I guess he went back to the Celestial Mountain or whatever. And 1 here. No, sorry, 1 here to the horse tribe. So that's 3, 3, 4, 1, 8. 8 total, plus a commander. And so I'm not keen to be losing any more to expansions or bumps, and I would rather save them for the actual fighting. I see Hinam has expanded here, and so he sees me, I see him, I send him a message, say, yo, what's up? Nope, don't want to retract that. I want to let you read it. This is what I send him. I don't think we talk a whole lot in Messenger. This game was not on Discord or anything like that, so diplomacy was primarily done actually through messages in-game until a few of the players decided to friend me and then start sending me messages on Steam. And so a couple later on down the line, a couple of those are not going to be visible to you, but I can kind of describe what happens in terms of the overall general diplomacy. So Jianqi's getting in on the mercenary action. Pegasus riders are pretty good, I think, but still not interested. I'm going to get the Yakshini for some water site searching, which I'll do eventually. He's just researching right now, but I do want to site search eventually. Now, there are a couple options I can get with these guys, the Yakshas. Nature 2 is actually good for me because that allows me to forge thistle maces without having to waste my pretender on it, because he is kind of overkill for a thistle mace. You only need nature 2 to forge a thistle mace, and this would lose 40 research a turn to do that instead of just 15. But I actually would prefer to get the astral random with Yakshas, because then they could get in communions with my yogis, and that would make them super awesome. He's going to site search. I'm down to 3 months left for that. And research, same old, same old. I decided to go Thaumaturgy 6 long term, but I won't get there. At least not really soon. Conjuration 3 for now. And I think that's going to be all for right now. Yep, they're all researching. Yeah, I'm just getting them. Yep, so did I get any scouts? No, just horse tribe. No. Yeah, so I really need these forest provinces. Alright, I'm gonna cut it off now and stop being bitter about this. It's over 10 minutes. So I will see you guys next turn. Have a good night.